think we are live once again. Welcome to everybody that is watching right now. Welcome back to round number 2 of today's Freeski Slopestyle qualification of the Junior World Championships. We are out here in Livigno in the beautiful Motolino Snow Park. We are very glad to be here. It's a beautiful day. We are having an absolute banger of a day so far. Sun is shining. The snow park conditions are very nice. As it seems, there is a little bit of wind to be picking up a little bit, but that's not too bad. I've watched the training and it is looking like a very nice show that we're gonna have in a little bit. We're gonna start it off in about 6 minutes with men heat number 2 and 3. We have a stacked starting field of youngsters that are getting ready for their first runs. And as we said before, actually we called it a little bit wrong before, but of these 2 heats, we're gonna have the top 5 men that are qualified for finals. So we're gonna have 15 men in total who qualify for the finals. I cannot wait to get this party started. I hope you are all excited as I am. We already had an insane show from heat number 1 and the women. It was absolutely lovely to watch, and even for me as a snowboarder. If you wonder who is talking right now, my name is JJ Juncker. I am from Switzerland and I have the honors of being the speaker for this week's Junior World Championships. Yes. Alright, we're gonna start it off, as I said, with the first rider in 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna stay tuned and stay ready. While we are waiting for the first rider to drop, quick little information, because we didn't get that in the first stream we did today. 8 women qualified for the final. In place number 8 we had Kiho Sugawara from Japan. In place number 7 was Honey Smith from France. In place number 6 we had Eleanor Andrews from the United States of America. In place number 5 was Maria Gaslitter from Italy. In place number 4, Avery Krumme from Canada. And in place number 3, Catherine Gray. Place number 2, Italy's finest, Flora Tabanelli. And the winner of the women's qualification from this morning was Muriel Mohr from Germany. These are the women that will be in the final of the slopestyle. Let's take a look at the men that we saw this morning. Top 5 men of heat number 1 went to the final. Let's see if I can find it out.
2 minutes and the start the race.
Here we go. In place number 5 from heat number 1 of the men, we have Elias Lajunen from Finland. In place number 4, Jakob Durepo from Canada. Place number 3, Frank Wallström. Place number 2, Hugo Olsen. And place number 1, Henry Sildaru. These are your current qualified freeski athletes that will be participating in the slopestyle final. I cannot wait to get this second round of qualifying started. Here we go. I think in about approximately 1 minute we're gonna start this party off once again. I am very excited to see what these youngsters have in store for us today. In the meantime, if you have any questions regarding this competition, let me know in the chat. I will be happy to try and answer all of them. Yeah, I am very excited to get this party started. I think let's take a look at the start list. In heat number 2, we're gonna start it off. Do I find the list? Alright, I think I got it. There we go. Alright. Men heat number 2, we're gonna start it off with Charlie Beattie from Canada in a little bit. Looks like he is getting ready to drop. All right. We're having a beautiful day out here. I cannot wait to see what all the athletes have in store for us. During the training, I've already seen some absolutely crazy runs from all the riders, so be ready for some insane action on today's second stream of the day. I believe we are getting started. First rider of this round number 2, we have Beattie Charlie from Canada getting ready to drop. Judges are still getting ready, I believe. Okay, here we go. Charlie Beattie, first skier of round number 2 on course. Starting it off on the double king, going for a right side 270 on, steezing it out, going to switch now onto the down rail. He goes switch lip 270 on to forward. Coming in hot for jump number 1, going for left side. Double cork 1260, very nicely executed so far. On to jump number 2. Whoa, going big on that switch, right side double 12. Puts it down nice and clean and finishes strong with that right side. Double cork 1260 with the safety grab. Absolute banging first run for the young Canadian. And next up, I am very stoked to see this guy out here. Victor Maxiagin from Switzerland, my homeboy. I've been jumping on the trampoline with this dude since 3 years now, and he is one to watch out for. I tell you this much. Victor from Switzerland getting ready for his first run of 2. Maybe while we wait, once again, the format will be the same as we had this morning. All the riders get 2 runs and the best one counts. So Victor now waiting to take his first run of the day. And as it seems, judges are ready, and so is Victor. And as you can see, Victor is riding in a t-shirt, so the conditions are absolutely prime. Here we go, Victor on to the flat rail, going 270 on, front swap 450 out. Oh my goodness. A little sketchy on the landing, but still holding on to that super technical trick into the switch, right side lip 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Insane rail section. Now on to the first jump, going switch, double misty 1260 to the right, pardon me, to the left. Into the left side, double 14, puts it down. Super clean so far for Victor. Now has to finish strong with the right side, double 10. Inside, outside safety grab. Victor putting it down in run number 1. So glad to see it. Shout out to the young Swiss rider. Absolute heater of a run number 1. And now we're gonna see rider number 2 for heat number 2. So it's, as you see, a double up format right now. We have heat number 2 and heat number 3 back to back all the time. So constant action for all of you guys. Absolutely loving it right now. Let's check it out what Victor is gonna get for his first run. Maybe I can give you a quick update already. Okay, I think judges are already sending the next man in. We have Hugh McManaman from the United States of America dropping in. 270 on front swap. Oh my goodness, these guys are absolutely crazy on the rails with the 450 out. Hugh now on his way to down rail. Wow, 270 on Pretz, 450 out. What a rail line from Hugh. On to the first jump, going left side double 12. Absolutely styling, keeping those legs together, putting on that extra flavor into the switch left side double 12. Nice axis on that one, and the Oppo carve. Whoa, Oppo carve bio 1080 to finish it off. Nicely done from the young American Hugh McManaman. Welcome back in the booth.
Thank you. Sorry for the delay. Took us a while to get back into everything. So looking great, isn't it? Sun is still shining bright.
Absolutely perfect,
Yeah,
as you say.
Such a great vibe at the beginning, at the top of the mountain, where you see the riders standing. There's a great vibe. Everyone seems really happy. So let's see what they have about. From the USA, Tanshan Henry.
Here we go, Henry on course. On the double kink, what? Front swap, pretzel 270 out. Super technical on that double kink. Love to see them use the double kink and the lip 450 on. Probably one of the hardest tricks to do. Now into the switch,
Wow.
double cork,
God.
1440. What an axis right there. Throws it super hard into the switch left side, double misty 1260 right through the gate. Now finishing with the right side. Oh, nicely done. Right side double 12, and I believe that was an Esco grab on that one. Very nicely done.
Amazing, huh? They are doing really great. We're gonna have a
For
big of a
sure.
show now.
Oh, and actually I did a small mistake before. We didn't see Hugh McManaman. It was Sten Johansson that was dropping in. Hugh is unfortunately a DNS, so we're not gonna see Hugh McManaman in today's qualification. I hope he's all right. That run before was Sten Johansson.
From Norway.
From Norway, exactly. All right, well and truly on the way. We've seen 3 banger runs already, and it's gonna get even crazier. There we go. Next up we have Amo Mandeline from Finland. Okay, let's see what he has in store. Starting it off, gap switch 270 on, continuing 270 out to perfection into the 450 on to the down rail. almost gapping the whole rail, but still manages to put it down into a switch. Right side, double 14, goes deep down the landing, manages to hold on to it. Into a switch, double 12 to the left, nice and chill for Mr. Amo, and finishing with a left side double 12, putting on that tail grab. Nicely stomped from Amo, Finland, putting it down.
So that's qualification, heat number 2 and heat number 3 for the slopestyle. This slopestyle big here in Livigno, Mottolino Snow Park, in exceptional condition for the end of the season. Still 1 month before we end our winter, so there's still a lot of time to come riding. If you're watching from home and aiming at riding a few rides for the season, we're waiting for you here. Then once we finish with the heat, we have 15 of the men's qualifying for tomorrow's finals together with the ladies. Tomorrow we are going to have also the heat 2 and 3 for the snowboard that we couldn't finish yesterday. But now on to the other riders, always from Finland, Jukkakoskinen.
Here we go, Jaakko on course, dropping in for his first run, front swap, 450 out, aka super fat, and into the lip 270 on, Pretz 270 out. Very stylish so far through the rail section into the first jump, going switch, left side double 10, very nicely done. Now on to the switch, right side double 900. Okay, so now coming in forward for that last jump, going double misty 1080 to the left. Nicely done from Jaakko in run number 1. That is a solid run to start.
My God, it looked like really solid and very fluid in my opinion, even if I'm not as professional as you are. Like, you're one of the riders, you're a professional athlete, but I mean, that's what it looks like. Even from an unprofessional view, it looks really smooth.
Very nicely done, definitely from Jaakko. And next up,
we should be again in Finland with Mandeline Amo, bib number 13.
Oh, is it bib number 13? Bib number 12. Okay, so we are in France instead. It's Martin Souvent dropping in for his first run of 2. Okay, 270 on, 270 out on the flat rail. Nice and easy. Now taking a super chill approach onto that down rail, going switch. 270 on to switch. Now switch onto that first jump, going switch left side, double cork 1260, puts it down, has to grab that pole right there, going for a left side double 10 on jump number 2, nicely stomped, and finishing with a right side bio 720. Not quite sure if that was his ideal run that he was looking for. It seemed to me like he had a little bit of trouble on that down rail in section number 2, but nevertheless he has another chance to put it down.
Yeah, 2 runs for each rider. Now we are in Norway with Birk Sneen.
All right, Birk
from Norway,
getting ready for his first run of 2 on course. Starting it off with a 270 on, 270 out. A little hung up on that 270 out, but manages to hold on to it. Now onto the down rail he goes, switch 270 on. Oh, a little backseat landing. Still keeps it rolling. Goes switch right double 9 on that first jump. Holds it together, and yeah, now he knows it. That's it for run number 1. Left side 360. Now he's just styling it. Ooh, love that bio 720 with the lead mute grab. Just a little style appreciation right there for Mr. Birk from Norway.
I love the fact that they can express themselves through their action and their performance. I know this sounds just a regular thing to say, but what I love about freestyle is seeing what the rider can pull out of the performance. It's the way of showing himself, expressing himself. This is what I appreciate most about the freestyle disciplines in general. I love it.
For sure, I agree with you on that one. That's why we all love freestyle sports. You can express yourself however you like. And next up we have Malcolm Ferris
from Canada.
Canada.
Oh God.
Having a little ski malfunction maybe, still keeps it rolling. Oh, that was a... I think we didn't quite see the full truth of that trick. Maybe he did a butter 270 on. Oh, opens up on that.
Well, he caught
what
it.
a save. That was a great save. He went for a switch double, opened up because he realized he was going very far down the landing. Oh, wow.
So this to finish it up, they just jump straight.
Yeah, nicely done from Malcolm. Good save on that one. Has to wait for round number 2.
And now from the other side of the world, from New Zealand, MacArthur Ferguson dropping in for his first run.
Here we go. MacArthur, the young Kiwi rider on course. 270 on, 270 out on that flat rail. Now on to the down rail he goes, switch 270 on, continuing 270 out, nice and smooth through the rail section. Onwards to jump number 1, he goes right side double 12, very nicely done with the mute grab, holding on to that grab for the whole rotation into the switch double 9, very nicely done so far. And finishing strong with a left side double 10, puts it down. Easy money for the young Kiwi. Let's go.
That's a really good ride. It was a really impressive ride.
Very nicely done for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, he was actually participating in the World Cup last week in Korbac, where I also was moderating the stream. So nice to see him now out here in the Junior World Championships. And who do we have next in the start field?
Next in the starts, from Norway, Skarpnord Theodor.
Here we go. Young Norwegian rider on course for his first run. Front swap, back 450 out, aka the super fad. Now on course, switch for rail number 2, going switch left lip, 270 on to switch. Now still switch on course, going for that switch left side double 12. Okay, very wild on that axis, but puts it down very smooth into a left side double 10 with the mute grab, perfectly executed, and finishing his run off with a double misty 1080. That was a very wild axis, still putting it down perfectly. Nice job for the young Norwegian rider.
Well, kids are well behaving on this second run, on this first run of the second and third heat. Well behaving, giving us a great show. Thank you to everyone watching live from home. We are more than 400 people, spectators.
Oh, we have even 500 spectators.
500.
I love to see that.
Super cool. Now, from the USA, Chapman Anders.
Here we go. Oh, switch 270 on, back swap over the double kink. Now coming in switch. Going for the switch right side 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Nicely executed from Anders. Now looking over the switch left shoulder, going for switch left double 12. Absolutely perfect. On to the jump number 2, going right side double cork 1080. Puts it down, going deep down that landing. And finishing his run with a left side double 14. Oh, look at that stomp. He was stoked on that one.
Yeah, he behaved like he was satisfied at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
I looked at him and looks pretty excited about his run.
Very nicely done for sure.
Yeah.
Who is going to be next in the start gate?
Next in the start gates, we should have from Finland, Sylvander Severi.
Here we go, young Finnish rider. Severi on course. Whoa. I haven't seen anybody swap so fast. That was a front swap, back swap, 270 out, if I'm not mistaken. Now straight into the switch, left 270 on, 270 out. What a crazy rail section from Severi. Now into the jumps, going right side double cork, 1260 with a safety. Very nicely done. Into the switch, left side double 12. Also perfect execution on that one. Now finishing strong with a left up 12, getting that tail grab nice and locked in. Oh wow, this is going to be so interesting to see. I feel like we've seen so many landed runs already.
Yeah, if you agree with me, we're gonna check the points later on.
For sure.
We're gonna just enjoy some runs. Now we have De La France, Noir Roche.
Here we go, Noir Roche on course. 270 on, 270 out on that flat rail. Now looking over the left shoulder, going for a switch left side, 270 on, 270 out. Nicely done, coming in switch into jump number 1, going switch left side. Whoa, switch left side, double misty 12, but just over rotating on that switch double. I think he was a little surprised that he had so much speed right there. Fortunately, he already is back on his feet, just losing both of his shoes, as JP Führer would say.
Stop the music or what? Whatever. Yeah.
He's confused, but he's all right. That's good to see.
Yeah. After the falls, it's better to see them standing
for sure
like this.
Was a decent save for Noah. Rocher has to wait for his second round, his second run of the day, which we will be seeing later on in the day. Next up in the Stargate, who is it going to be, Alessia?
It's going to be from Austria, Lenger Benjamin.
All right.
Now we have some more Italian riders coming up in the second and third heat.
Love to see it.
Yeah, we'll talk about them later. Now Benjamin Lenger aus Österreich.
Here we go, from Austria. Starting it up with the 270 on, 270 out. Very smooth on that first flat rail. Now looking over the left shoulder, going switch left. Switch left side lip, 2 on, 270 out. Very nicely stomped with the little head bang in that landing. Going right side cork, 900. Oh, just going a little too big right there. Yeah, he's disappointed about that one. It's unfortunate if you go down on your first run. Of course, I definitely can relate. It's not an easy task to go into round number 2 without have landed that first run. And the pressure has to be on. The mental game is definitely asked to be 100% for round number 2.
Yeah, definitely. If you do number 1 smooth, then you have the second chance.
Yeah.
Now from Canada, Mathieu Le Pen.
Getting ready, starting it off with a... I can't keep up with these kids. They're doing so hard tricks, I cannot pronounce it even. It's 270 on, swap, 450 out if I'm not mistaken, into the switch right, 270 on, 270 out. That first rail, I'm very sorry, I couldn't identify what that was. Into the left side, double 1080. Nicely done on that first jump. Into the right side, double cork with the grab switch, mute to Japan, 1260, nicely done. And a switch. Whoa,
Wow.
switch double misty 1080. Oh my god.
Oh, stylish. That's
Super
also way.
stylish.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
He ended so prettily. Super cool, super nice. Just enjoying his ride to the fullest until the end. Now, who do we have from Czech Republic? Müller Peter.
All right, Peter getting ready for his first run, dropping in switch on that first rail, switch tails over, swapping and doing a 270 out of that flat rail. Nicely done on section 1, going for nicely done on that switch. Sorry, not switch, lip 270 on, 270 out. Now switch on jump number 1, going switch left side, double cork 1260, perfectly executed on jump number 1 into the left side.
Oh,
wow, switch left side, double 14 with the tail grab, perfect execution into right side. Double 12, puts it down, squeezes it around. Nicely done from Peter. He is happy with that one.
Definitely happy. He was cheering really loudly. We cannot hear them, but I could hear.
I mean, we could almost hear him. It was so loud.
From the way he behaved, it looked apparently super happy with that. Now, if that's yours, that's from Switzerland, Aurélien
Oh,
Courbet.
yes. Love to see the youngster. One of the 2 Courbet brothers, Aurélien. Definitely one to watch out for. On course, switch slip, back 270 out, a little bit early off right there. Let's see what he has in store for us on the rest of the course. 270 on, 270 out on the down rail. Now coming in switch for the first jump of 3, going switch left, double 9, gets it around. Nicely done from Aurélien into the left side. Double cork 1080, perfect execution on that one as well. And finishing with the right side, double 10, nice and smooth. Easy run from Aurélien, definitely has potential to clean it up on that first rail and get some more points. Nicely done, Bo.
Yeah, well done to Aurélien. And now we move on to Norway with Bental Martin.
All right, back to Norway. It seems like there are a lot of Norwegian youngsters out here in the start field. Love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a lot of entries in Norway, Sweden. A lot of them have been joining us here in Mottolino Snowpark Livigno for this fixed slopestyle. And be care, I can seem to not be able to pronunciate that correctly. Martin Bental from Norway, bib number 27.
Here we go, Martin on course, starting it off. Ooh, a little hung up on that lip. 270 on, 270 out, but still keeps it rolling. Now switch right, 270 on, pretzel 270 out, absolutely perfect on that second rail, looking over the left shoulder, going switch left. Ooh, a little too much of a speed check right there, couldn't quite clear that first jump. Unfortunately for Martin, Bental has to wait for his second run of today. Finishes the run with a nice left side cork 3, stylish, love it.
Yeah, he ended up at least doing the full course.
For sure.
Without getting too many difficulties, but that's the way it might be at the end. Now on to France, Roch Timothée.
All right, probably the brother of the rider before from France as well, Timothée Roch. Ooh, starting it off nicely. 270 on, swapping it around and giving that 270 out a nice afterbang on to the 450 on to switch. A little bit early off, I would say, not quite locked in on that second rail, but still keeps it rolling with a switch, double 12, nicely done. And then goes for a right side. Ooh, right side double 10 with a mute grab. Crazy axis on that one, kept it super flat. And finishing his run with a left side corked 900, getting that tail grab, if I'm not mistaken. Nicely done from Timothée from France.
And now we go to Sweden with Torin Teo, bib number 77.
Here we go. As we said before, a lot of Swedish and Norwegian kids out here. Definitely strong nations producing, as I would say, a lot of talented free skiers and snowboarders as well. Teo Torin on course, starting it off right 270 on, continuing 270 out. Looking over the left shoulder, it seems, going for switch left rotation, switch left side 450 on, 270 out. Very nicely done on that second rail, going for a switch left side double 9 with the inside outside safety grab, perfectly executed into a right side double 10. Love those 1000 skis, by the way, looks super nice on that left side double 12 with those red skis. Oh yeah, love to see it. Nicely done.
That was a cool run, congrats. And now we move on to Austria, another team that has a lot of athletes. I remind them last night they were super happy, super stoked during the ceremony parade. And now it's Wner Andre as Österreich, bib number 28.
Here we go, Andre Wner on course. Front swap to switch. Oh, and he's disappointed. He was looking for a different trick right there. Unfortunately, reverting after that first rail, and yeah, he's gonna take a chill run right now. Not being able to put that first run down, showing us a little stylish 360 with a tail grab. This is for the crowd, just styling it out.
Yeah,
for sure. But it's also a nice opportunity to get a closer look on the speed. When you miss out on that first rail, you can just check how the course feels, how the course maybe has changed throughout the training, and you get another look on how the course is feeling.
And now from Italy, so now it's my time to cheer up for our Valentine.
All right.
Go Valentine, go Valentine.
Let's go. Let's see what Valentine has for us in store today. Definitely remember him from the Euro Cup in Laax that we had a couple weeks back. Valentine, one of the youngsters from Italy. getting ready to drop in a little bit.
Valentine is a 2006 rider. Getting ready to drop into this first round of the heat number 2 for the qualification for tomorrow's finals for the slopestyle here in Mottolino Snow Park in Livigno. Go Valentine, that's your run.
Here we go. Always love the Italian coach as well, giving him a shout out. He's always hyping his athletes up. Valentine starting it off with a gap 450 on to switch. Absolutely crazy right off the gate. Going for a switch, 270 on, 270 out. Pretzel 270 out actually. Now coming in switch, going for a switch left side rotation, switch left double 900. Perfectly done with a little afterbang style to it. Into the right side double 12.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, going big, but that was a little too big it seems for Valentin Auer. Unfortunately not able to complete his run here on his first attempt, but Alicia, he has another chance.
Definitely, there's a second run. He was doing pretty well, therefore we wait for the second run, Valentin. We wait for you for the second run. And now into France, Nadine Clément.
Here we go. Dropping in for his first run, starting it off 270 on, 270 out on the flat rail. Now going for a switch right side rotation, switch right side, 270. 270 out, classic combo on that down rail. Going for a left side spin right now, left side double 12, perfect execution with the mute grab. Going for a switch left rotation, switch left side double 12. Ooh, yeah, it looked like it. He didn't quite get the pop on that second jump, ending up not getting the rotation around cleanly, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was a bit of an unfortunate run, but still.
It was a nice run up until that second jump, for sure.
Exactly, right. But as you were saying before, it's a chance to have a look at how the snow feels and how the situation is on course.
For sure. Always got to learn from the mistakes, and he definitely knows that he has to get that pop right on the second run of today. Here we go.
Now, Czech Republic, Kiska Elias.
On course from Czech, going for 270 on, 270 out. Nicely done on that first rail. Now coming in switch, going to switch left, 270 on, 270 out. Absolutely flawless, no problem for Elias. Into the left side double 12, perfect execution with the mute grab as well. Into the switch bio 10 with tail grab. Now going for a switch right side. Ooh, a little short on that one, unfortunately not able to put it down clean. Has to wait for round number 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see them running for two times today. Weather conditions are super amazing, so I'm pretty sure they're not bothered at all about trying a second time. Now from Switzerland, Tim Afterm.
Here we go, Tim Afterm, one of my teammates. Oh, getting hung up a little bit on that backslide, back swap, 270 out, but holds on to it for now. Front swap, 270 out, aka K-Fed on the down rail. Now forward into jump number 1, going double Misty 10. Super flippy axis on that one. Into the left side double 12, almost puts it down. I talked a little bit too early. Unfortunate run for Tim Afterm. Has to wait for his second run of the day.
I think we have more than 500 spectators looking at the race. Yeah.
And there was a question, maybe you can answer it. Where can they find the starting lineup?
It should be, everything should be ready on the Freeski.
Okay, so
on the website live.
If you want to see the starting lineup, go on the FIS website. You will find all the information you need. Next up, Joey Ellis.
From Down Under.
From Down Under, from Australia. Nice little front swap pretzel, 270 out on that double kink. Now into the switch lip, 270. Going for pretzel 270 out as well. Going for a switch left side rotation right now. Switch left double 1260. Perfect landing on to jump number 2. War right side double 10. Ooh, a little too much air tab into the penguin slide down the landing. Just getting a little refreshment right there. Since it is absolutely perfect and sunny weather right now in beautiful Mottolino Snow Park in Livigno. Love to see these perfect conditions for all these riders. They're putting it down, putting it on the line. And next up, who do we have?
From Canada, we have Meos Heslop.
All right, Matteo's on course, starting it off. Switch, lip on, back swap, 270 out. A little sketch on the landing, but still keeps it rolling. Goes for the right side 450 on, a little bit early off, but takes it to switch. Going for a switch right side. Ooh, nice axis with that switch right side double cork 12. Goes right side triple cork 1440, the first triple cork of the day. Into a left side. Oh, left side double 12, holds on to it. Wow, first triple cork of the day.
Yeah, the first one. Guess it's not gonna be the last one, but amazing then. Conditions are allowing them to try and push the limits of their performances.
Sure. And I love to see a triple cork because it's kind of out of scene to do these triples. They're all doing the double cork with more rotation. And Melvin Selleberg from Sweden starting it off absolutely crazy. Kind of missed out on that first rail, but a lot of swapping and spinning out of the rail was going on. Perfect 270 on, Pretz 270 out on the down rail now. Going for a switch right side rotation on jump number 1. Switch right side 900, getting corked on that first jump into a left side double 12, perfectly blunted, capping, grabbing that tip of the tail into the switch double 10. Nicely done from the young Swedish rider. And definitely the craziest first rail I've seen so far.
That was a cool one. And just to get back to our guys on the live stream, I can confirm you that with the results come also the start list. So if you have someone you want to cheer up for, you find the start list together with the results under the Freeski website. And now from France, Jonath Bo. Here
we go, Jonathan on course with a 270 on to forward on the flat rail, making his way to the down rail, going for a front swap on the down rail now, on his way to the jump line. Going for a right side Misty 720 with the Japan grab into a left side double 14 Fabian Bosch style. Going for the pencil cork 1080 and then into a left side 360. I'm not quite sure if he was looking for that run.
Yeah,
looked a little bit funny on that last jump, but still he's having fun. That's the best to see.
Yeah, the way he ended the course looked a bit, I don't know, not disappointed, but doubting about himself. Like, I don't really know if that's what I wanted to do. Now from Poland, Anthony Cook here.
There we go, Anthony starting it off with the left side 270 on to the flat rail. Now looking for the down rail, going front side 270 out, nice and clean. Into a switch bio 9, but having some trouble with the speed, knuckling a little bit, but he's alright. That was a mellow crash, fortunately for him. Has to maybe get to the wax serviceman and get his ski fixed and get a little bit of a faster wax job right there. Next up,
Italy, Samuel Pattis. Go Samuel, go Samuel.
Here we go, Samuel. For his first run of 2, starting it off with a front swap pretzel 270 out. Now looking over his right shoulder, going for a switch right lip on. Oh, Samuel.
Samuel, come on back on skis. Wanna give it a try?
Go for it.
Speed testing.
Okay,
no.
Leaving out the first jump. Yeah, not the run he was looking for, obviously. But as a tip from myself, it's not easy, but just if you fail in that first run, just accept it, move on, and keep your head up and look for the next run. Always go step by step. That works the best.
It's half and half, but it's a second chance. Therefore, give it your best. Laurin Folger aus Italien, from Italy.
Here we go.
Forza Laurin.
Next Italian rider on course. Nicely done on that first flat rail, going for 270 on, 270 out. Perfect execution. Now taking his time to get to the down rail, going switch left, 270 on.
Super waxed that right
now it is too slippery. In the training I heard they were complaining the rails got a little bit sticky, then they waxed it up, and now all of a sudden the rails are super slidey.
This is the reason why it's a bit tricky for quite a few athletes. It has been like this. I don't know, maybe too much. We'll see what's left of that.
Laurin's still having a good time in Mottolino Snowpark. Love to see that. Love that spirit. We're having a good time out here, that's for sure. Nice weather and nice skiing ahead. Next up,
Rio Sherin aus Italy, from Italy.
Oh, a lot of Italian skiers. I love it.
That's good, that's good.
Front swap 450 out, aka K-Fat, on the flat rail. Now going switch slip on, 270 out, still switch. Now for the first jump, going switch right, double 9, gets it around. Nicely done, Rio, come on. Put it down, going left side, cork 720 with a classic tail grab. Looking very smooth so far, going right side on jump number 3, right side, cork 900. Oh, little revert.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, super unfortunate, not quite able to clear that last jump, but fortunately though, nothing bad happened, and I think in general that was a very nice run from Rio, and he gets to put on a show in run number 2. Next up, who do we have?
Estonian rider Sten Forsman.
Here we go, Sten on course, front swap, goes for the 450 out. Couldn't quite get that one around properly, but still keeps it rolling. Now switch slip on to forward and into the first jump, styling it on that cork 720, and then goes for a nice little right side 360 with the Japan grab, perfectly executed. Ooh, and
ouch.
Not quite sure if he was going for a 720 or a double cork, but just giving it a little bit too much sauce right there. Over rotating, but he's alright. Up on his feet once again. And who's it gonna be next up, Alessia?
Next up from Germany, Bondarenko Lennart. And by the way, in the meantime that we wait for the course to be clear, I would really love to be able to have something like an interactive thing that makes me understand how many rotation, because they are riding so fast. So like you're super cool, and that's what it is because you're a professional one, but just to understand how many rotation and turns they do, that's super curious. But yeah, thanks Jonas for being so good on telling us about this.
Here we go, Lennart on course, but already you see it in his body language. Coming off early on that flat rail, and this is gonna be a throwaway run. Yeah, he's just gonna chill through the course. And maybe from your question before, how do I know all these tricks? Honestly, it is just watching a lot of free skiing and snowboarding videos, and just being interested in the whole scene. And I don't know, I acquired all of this information, all of this knowledge over like many years of being in the scene. And it takes time for sure, and I also make mistakes, but if you see these kind of tricks all the day, then you kind of get used to it, and you know how to do it.
You definitely learn how to. You definitely learn how to count them. They're so fast. Now, from down under, from Australia, Toby McIlwain.
Here we go, Mr. McIlwain. What happened? Was he going for a flip out? I'm not sure.
That was a tough one, I guess.
That is not an easy way to start it off. Toby McIlwain going down on that first rail. I hope he's just frustrated and not injured. I think he is just frustrated.
Yeah, the way he moves away from the rail.
That is very unfortunate, and I mean, at this point we can talk about the pressure that all these kids are under. Like, we are here in Livigno, Mottolino Snowpark, for the Junior World Championship. So it's the best of the world in the junior category, like age 18 and under.
Yep.
So it's the best from all of over the world, and there's a lot of pressure, and
But
I mean, I understand it.
That's pretty much life. I mean, it's a
Of
step that they
course.
need to take. Otherwise, I mean, I'm pretty envious of the people that can get to such big appointments with their nerves calm and peaceful.
For sure. I mean, it's not an easy task, but if you manage to learn and get your nerves under control, that is definitely not only good for sports, but just for life in general.
From Great Britain, Artemi Teplov.
Okay, next up from Great Britain, as you oh no. And the next rider going down on that flat rail again.
I'm scared this is maybe some fear making them mistaken.
I don't know, that was very uncharacteristic for all of these riders. Now still going for the right side cork 900 with a lead tail grab. Into a switch left side.
Yeah.
Oh, switch
Wow.
left side double 9. Still getting that practice in. He could definitely go for a triple on that second jump. That was looking way too easy. A little Cossack over the knuckle. That is unfortunate. Yeah,
It
looks
is.
like maybe that first rail is a little bit sticky.
Yeah, they need to swap, like the second one was
Yeah,
too
they need to swap the two
fast.
rails, yeah, or just get it balanced. So
waxed half and half, yeah.
both rails get nice.
Gamper Liam aus from Italy.
Here we go.
Forza Gamper.
270 on, 270 out. Liam having no problem on that first rail. Now switch on to rail number 2, going for the down rail, switch slip on, 270 out. Nicely done through the rail section, going switch left side, switch left, double 9, such a lovely axis. Keeping it super flat on that second flip into the right side, cork 720 with a safety on jump number 2 and finishing strong with a left, oh, left double 12. Just coming up a little bit short right there. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Definitely. Just give him some time to
Yeah,
rebreathe.
he is a little disappointed for sure. I
Yeah.
understand that for sure. I mean, I wonder what is harder for these riders, going down on the first rail or going down on the last jump. I probably think that's almost equally as painful for the mental game. Going down either way is not nice, but then on the last feature or the first feature is always definitely a little harder.
But either way or the other, the glass or the bottle is still half full or
yeah.
half empty, depending on how you want to look at
For
it.
sure.
And now from Poland, Gazienica Klerkiel Radoslav.
Starting it off with a back 270 out on the flat rail, nicely done. Now looking for that down rail, going for a classic ski slide to forward. On his way to jump number 1, right side 360, keeping it nice and mellow. Left side, left side 720 with a safety grab. Upgrading the difficulty and goes for a left side 720 on jump number 3 as well. Puts it down in run number 1. Maybe not the most difficult run, but still nice to see him put one down.
Now again from New Zealand, MacArthur Fletcher.
Here we go, next Kiwi.
Next Kiwi on course. I was working in Australia actually, and the snow
nice.
is in Threadball. And yeah, the snow conditions are pretty different on the other hemisphere. Looking pretty, I mean, it snows differently in my opinion. Still it snows, still they do a lot of great events as well, but it was quite amazing, and they can exploit a full year seasons, winter seasons, if they're athletes and professionals. One from home and one on the other side, but
must be nice for sure.
yeah.
I've been to New Zealand once, but haven't been to Australia yet. Definitely looking forward to visit Australia and even Threadbow one day, because the resort is also looking very nice down there for sure. Okay, next up we have Fletcher MacArthur from New Zealand for his first run. Here we go. Starts it off Right
Oh,
side
wow.
270 on, swapping it around in the middle of the rail and putting a 270 out to his feet. Now onto the down rail, going front swap, 270 out, K-Fat style, love to see it. And now on jump number 1, going right side cork 900 with the mute grab. Nicely executed into a switch.
Wow.
540 going big and getting corked. And finishing with the right side cork 1080, but again a little short on that last jump. Unfortunate for MacArthur from New Zealand, but he has another chance to put one down, that's for sure. All the riders get 2 chances. And next up,
Georgian Revac
Ooh.
Burtuli.
here we go from
Georgia.
Georgian. Nicely done on that 450 out, keeping it stylish. And on to the down rail he goes, switch lip on to forward. Coming into the first jump, going left side cork 900 with a beautiful tail grab, steezing it out into a switch left side 900 with a mute grab, nice tweak on that one as well, putting on some flavor. And a right side 540 with the safety grab, maybe a little bit short on that one, kissing the knuckle, saying hello what's up to the knuckle, but putting it down on run number 1. That's what we love to see.
And now we stay in Estonia with the Tammemaki Ari.
All right, Estonian on course.
A couple of riders we've had here in snowboarding.
Nicely done on that 270 on, Pretz 270 out from Harri Tammemaki. And then goes for a 270 on to forward, spinning to the right on that down rail. Now on his way to jump number 1, going left side. Double 12. Perfect execution with the safety grab as well. Into the switch left side 720 with Japan. Super lovely on that one. And a switch right double. Oh, just squeezes it around. That was so close.
That was close, but it was also clean the way he ended, so.
He added the perfect energy to that last double and got it around just in time to put it down perfectly.
Now I'm gonna make you laugh again, because from Lithuanian,
Another difficult name.
Yeah, another one, so pardon me if you're watching from live stream. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna give my best. Ramanauskas Kestusis.
Oh, that's a difficult one to spell for sure. Okay, let's just call him Kaz for now. Starting it off with a front swap to switch. Kaz, unfortunately, has to revert right there. I think he was looking for the 270 out as well. Now going for a front set 270 out, coming in switch into this first jump, going switch bio 900, putting it down. And into jump number 2, he goes right side 360. This is also going to be a little practice run for him since he messed up that first rail. Has to look for run number 2.
Okay, now guys, from Italy, then I'm getting excited to introduce you to Miotto Giovanni Marco. Vai, Giovanni, forza on the first run.
Here we go. Another Italian rider. Love to see all the Italian riders out here in Snowpark. Mottolino in Livigno, their home country. Definitely nice experience for all the youngsters out of Italy to have this event in their home country. Here we go, Giovanni Miotto on course.
Forza Giovanni.
Starting it off 270 on. Ooh, super nice style on that one. Little shifty action, putting his own flavor to this 270 on. Now on the down rail, going front side 270 out. Perfect landing so far. So good. And into jump number 1, going switch left side, cork 900 with the tail grab. And he is cruising through this course with a right side cork 7 on jump number 2 with a nice lead Japan grab. And finishing with a left side cork 900. Oh, look at that style on the landing. He is having a blast right there. I love it.
I'd be curious to know from the live stream who they're watching from, because I can see someone, Ryan, writing from Breckenridge. Thank you for watching from the United States of America. I'd be curious to know where you are from. If you want to comment that, it would be super interesting to see who's watching from home. And now, Matteo Carriere from Switzerland.
Here we go, another Swiss rider. Love to see them Swiss riders out here. My teammates representing my country. Matteo, give it your best shot. Here we go, nicely done on that first rail into the switch 270 on, a little bit early off right there on the down rail, but still on course. Looking over the left shoulder, going switch left side, double 900, putting it down onto jump number 2, going left side, double 10. Ooh, a little too much sauce, a little too much speed. Losing both of his shoes right there. Come on, Matteo. Tie your shoes. Okay, he's all right. He's giving us the sign that he is okay. Just overshooting that second jump a little bit. That happens from time to time. And you talked about it before in heat number 1 and the women. These riders, they are so excited to be out here, and the adrenaline that is rushing through their veins is definitely going to push them to maybe go a little bit faster. And right there, Matteo just went a little too fast. Unfortunately, has to wait for run number 2.
Yeah, you have to keep the nerve calm and then give the best on second run number 2, because this is still a chance to make the best out of their performance. So I bet it's difficult at their age to manage both the pressure and the adrenaline, but they're doing pretty well. We'll see on run number 2. In the meantime, from Poland, Max Rumian.
There we go, Max starting it off with a lip on to forward. Nice and easy, starting it off. And then going for a ski slide to forward as well on the down rail. Now on his way to jump number 1 of 3. Starting off with a right side 360. Very nicely done on jump number 1 into the left side cork 720, puts it down nice and clean. And a little Cossack action, old school style on jump number 3. Just having fun with it right now. Love to see it.
Yeah.
And next up, I think we're almost done with run number 1 for both heats.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the end. Another couple of riders. Now we are in heat number 3 with Mamedov Timur from Ukraine.
Here we go, another Ukrainian rider on course. Starting it off. Ooh, frontside 450 out on the flat rail, getting it around. Nicely done. Going for a ski slide to forward on that down rail. Now cruising his way to the first jump, going left side. Cork 720 has to open up a little bit early, but puts it down nice and clean into a right side 360 with the safety grab. Nice speed management so far, and finishing with the left side 360 mute grab, stomping it, steezing it out in the landing. Nicely done from the young Ukrainian.
Apparently super satisfied about his course.
For sure.
And now we are moving on to end the first run for heat number 2 with Joel Robertson from Sweden. I like to see people are watching from Sweden, from Austria, from Canada, from Poland, from Finland.
From all over the world. I love to see it, actually.
Yeah, that's super cool to have our eyes, to have our park under so many nations' eyes. Therefore, I'm super thankful in the name of Mottolino Snowpark and Livigno. Thank you all for tuning in and staying here with us. From Sweden, Joel Robertson.
Very nicely done on that first flat rail, Joel, going for a switch 270 on to forward. Very good style, and starting it off on that second rail feature with a front set 450 out. Now on to jump number 1. Wow, super smooth on that right side double 12. Going switch left side 180. Oh, I thought so. In the landing, he got a little bit confused. Not quite able to put down his ideal run. Going for a left side 360 on that last jump. Has to wait for round number 2. But still putting one down in round number 1. Nicely done.
Okay. So run 1 for heat number 2 has ended with Joel Robertson. Now with from Slovakia, Leniewski Maxim.
Here we go, Maxim starting it off with switch lip on to forward.
13 years old Maxim, therefore one of the youngest.
Alright, onto the down rail he goes, front side 270 off. Now going for the small line. Actually, the first rider to hit the small line, and obviously still 13 years young, going for a switch right side cork 5 right there. Ooh, nice right side cork 720. 13 years young and still putting on a show into a left side cork 720. Nicely done from Maxim, that's for sure. Some respect for the youngster I have.
That was super, super cool. He's amongst the young. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He's among the youngest of the youngest. Whatever, that's what I wanted to say. Born in 2010, therefore might be 13 years old. Still a lot of things to do in his life, but already super stoked to be here with at Motolino Snowpark into a World Cup event. A world level event. It might be super cool for these young athletes.
That's for sure.
I guess we're going back on the second run for heat number 2. We're finishing off with heat number 3. Okay, Ivan Siniuk from Ukraine.
Another Ukrainian rider. Oh, but going down on that first flat rail. Went for the front side 450 out. And you can see it shaking his head. He is disappointed in that one. That's for sure not an easy task, going down on that first rail, never easy on the athlete, but still, he has another chance. I hope he's not too shaken up about this and still has the mental strength to put down run number 2.
Yeah, you can either choose, I don't know if you choose, but you can either leave the second run, either focused and concentrated or worried about the first mistake you made. It should be hard. I mean, this is life, as you have been saying a lot of times.
Exactly.
You can choose how to approach it. Still, as we said, the glass is half empty. Therefore, you can choose to stay focused and not concentrate on the mistake you made and try to make the best out of the second run, or maybe be a bit more nervous. And you see, when it's the first feature that you make a mistake on, it might be hard to see that and not think of the mistake you made on the first run, but I really hope for them they can focus on the chance they had for the second run. So
I hope so too.
That's part of the growth.
Let's hope that the glass is half full and not half empty for all of these riders, that they have the right mentality to get things going in run number 2. And we're gonna start it off shortly with the next rider, the first rider who gets to go for his second run of today.
Bangor Park, thank you for the compliments. I will definitely say that to our park crew, which has been doing a great and amazing job, not only for this event but during the whole season and in the past. So thank you, Federico Bisotti, named Biso, for the effort. Thank you to your entire team. Thank Motolino Livigno for putting up such a great event, such a great setup. Everyone is definitely happy about it. So thank you once again. We really appreciate everything you've been doing. Look at the hype into the start point.
The coaches are having a blast right now, and I believe these are the Swiss coaches. I know them personally, Xeno and Dominic, and the physio as well. Such a nice team, and look at that, they're hyping him up. It's sick to see. But, everybody's having a good time.
It is. This is the way they need to calm the nerve down, so just not think about and just not keep too much pressure on the shoulder.
Just have fun with it.
Exactly, that's what the freestyle is all about. That's what we've been saying a lot. So just enjoying chilling there. It's a competition, of course they want to give the best performance, but still this is the way of creating a good hype even for the other riders. I mean, there's no need to stay focused and concentrated so badly. You need to focus, of course, because it's not a game, but...
Oh, it seems like they're fixing that
unwaxing
rail? Or unwaxing or waxing?
Or waxing. Isn't it the second one? Was it?
I think the second one was the one that was actually super slippery, and the first one was a little sticky, but I'm not sure what they're doing right now. Maybe the rail had some icks in it from a couple of skiers just shredding it a little too hard.
Yeah.
So they're fixing it right now. We're waiting for the next rider to get things going, and then we're going to start it off shortly with round number 2.
We want to remind you that only the first 15 are qualifying for tomorrow's final. So we already have the first 5 from heat number 1, and we're gonna have the other 10 with coming out from heat number 2 and heat number 3. We're about to start with the second run. So the second choices for all athletes to qualify. You can see the results live on feast.com or feastski.com.
Let's take a quick look at the current standings. In heat number 2, in place number 5, we have Melvin Seliberg from Sweden with a 76. So compared to round number 1 with heat number 1, we had not that many landed runs, but in heat number 2 and heat number 3, they landed so many good runs. And in heat number 3,
wow,
currently in the bubble spot, we have Grzegorz MacArthur with a 61.66. So very nice riding so far from all of the guys in this second round. Oh, okay, yeah, they're waxing the rails right now.
Yeah, that's the other one they're waxing.
Yeah, making sure that the riders are not hanging up on those rails. That's very important and gives them definitely more confidence to start it off in round number 2. So maybe let's take another look at the current standings in heat number 2. We have current leader of the heat, Amo Mandeline from Finland with an 83.66, followed by Peter Muller from Czech in second place. And in third place we have Teo Toin from Sweden. Fourth place, Severi Silvander, also from Finland. And another Swede currently qualified in 5th place, Melvin Seliberg. That is it for heat number 2. Heat number 3 looks a little bit different, but once again I see another Finnish rider currently qualified. In 5th place, as I said before, Grzegorz MacArthur. In 4th place, Anders Chapman from the United States of America. In 3rd place, Jukkakoskinen from Finland. And very glad to see this next guy in place number 2, Viktor Maxiagin from Switzerland. And the first place holder in heat number 3, Henry Townshend. Perfect timing, and we are ready for round number 2.
Charlie Beatty from Canada.
Here we go, starting it off. Round number 2, 270 on. To switch, so stylish right there. Through the double kink for Mr. Beatty from Canada. Now switch left lip on, 270 on, 270 out. Absolutely flawless through the rail section. Now going for that left side double 12, puts it down perfectly. Continues on with the right side, switch right side, double 12, absolutely perfect run so far, and finishing strong with the right side, double 12, safety to Japan grab. Wow, that was a nice run right there from the Canadian.
A very nice one and very well done. Second run for him. And then we move on to Switzerland.
Oh yes, let's go. Viktor, we just previously saw him getting hyped up by his coaches. He is already in a pretty secure spot, so currently in 2nd place from heat number 3, so most likely gonna be qualified, but let's see if Viktor has an upgrade for his second run. Whoa, 270 on, swapping it and putting out a 450 on that flat rail. Insane first rail for Viktor. Going for a switch lip, 270 on, Pretz 270 out. Now switch on jump number 1, going switch left side, double misty 1260.
God, that was impressive.
So easy. Perfect landing into the left side. Oh, going for an upgrade on the grab section, going for a tail grab on that double 14. Missing out a little bit on that one, and then goes for a right side double 10 to finish it off. I don't think that he is going to improve on the score since he missed that grab on jump number 2. Let's be real here, but that was a nice attempt on upgrading his run for sure.
Exactly, he could have secured his place, but he did his best out of the run.
He went for it, and that's what's nice to be out here and just try to put down your best run possible. And Viktor definitely tried his best. Already put down run number 1, and now next up, who do we have?
We have from Norway, Stine Johansen Philip.
All right. Philip on course, starting it off with the same trick that Viktor did, 270 on, front swap, 450 out. These guys are rail wizards right now. And then going for a switch right, 270 on to forward. Nicely done. And going for the left side. Wow, left side, double 12, super stylish, keeping those legs together with the safety grab. Into the switch, left side, double 12 with the safety grab as well. And finishing with the right side, Bio 720, also with the safety grab. Nicely done, top to bottom, clean run for Philip.
That was a nice one as well. Congrats.
For sure. I think what I have to say at this point, I have to be real and I have to be honest. The judges are looking for variety, and unfortunately I only saw safety grabs right there, but nevertheless, nice run. And next up we have Henry Townshend.
He's doing really well in this.
Whoa.
He did well in the first run.
Oh my goodness, he used that double king so nicely with the front swap, 270 out into the lip, 450 on. Going absolutely crazy on that down rail now into the first jump, going switch, double 14. That was an insane axis, going super flippy on that one, into the switch, double misty, 1260. This is looking very nice so far for Henry, going right side, double cork, 1620. That was a banger of a run for Henry, putting it down in round number 2, and his glass was definitely half full.
Yeah, definitely. But what you reckon? You are used to that. Are you reckoning that tomorrow they're gonna keep some of the tricks for tomorrow's finals?
I think like my approach for a contest like this is put down the safe run and then go for your heaviest run possible in round number 2. Let's take a look at Amo Mandeline for round number 2, going for a switch, 270 on, 270 out on that double king into the 450 on. Oh, a little bit unbalanced on that rail, not quite able to put it down, and he knows it already. That's gonna be it for his second run. Now he's just cruising. Maybe just what I said before, I would go for a safe run in qualies that you know you can put down, and then in round number 2 go for a hard run, so basically as a practice run to see how it would feel. That would be the ideal scenario, of course, but it doesn't always go as planned. So having that safety run dialed in is definitely very important.
Maybe for tomorrow we're gonna get some surprises for tomorrow's.
Oh, I would love that actually. Okay, next up, who do we have?
From Finland, Koskinen Jaakko.
There we go, Jaakko starting it off super smooth with that swap, 450 out on the flat tube. Now going switch lip, 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Such an easy style right there, effortless. Into the switch, left side double 10 with a double Japan grab as well. Going for a switch right, double 9, puts it down nice and solid into the oppo carve, double misty 10, and putting it down with ease right there. Oh wow. That was a very nice run right there from Jaakko.
Koskinen. Finnish guy. And now on, we move to France. We have Martin Souvan ready to start run number 2.
Will we see a landed run? He is gonna be focused as ever. Martin Souvan dropping in for his second run. Going 270 on, 270 out. Absolutely perfect, no problem on that first rail. Now taking his time, making his way over to the down rail, going for a switch, 270 on to switch on the down rail. Now switch into jump number 1, going switch left side, double 12, puts it down. Going for a right side, left side, double 10. On jump number 2, into his last jump, going oppo carve, bio 900, finishing strong right there, putting down a solid run. Martin Souvan definitely nicely done in round number 2.
Okay, now we go back to Norway and we have Sten Birk ready to stomp the second round for him.
Here we go, Birk looking to put one down in round number 2. Mentally preparing for his next run. Here we go. On course, Birksneen going for the 270 on. Ooh. Was looking for that 270 out, I believe, and then just maybe a bit too focused right there. Still keeps it rolling though, going for a front swap. Pretzel 270 out. Now switch onto jump number 1. Switch double. Switch double 10 attempt, but couldn't put it down. Just maybe a bit too focused, a bit too stressed out on round number 2. Birksneen unfortunately not able to put down this second run.
So whatever, they still have a chance for the big air comp, because most of them are still doing both of them, either the slopestyle ending tomorrow with the finals, and then back on this track on the next days of the week with the big air competition, which will end on a Saturday with the finals. Now from Canada, bib number 17, Malcolm Farris.
Here we go, Malcolm dropping in switch, looking over the right shoulder, switch right 270 lip, gapping into the flat part of the double king, super technical. And doing this butter again, I cannot quite see what he did, but I think it was a butter, 270 on, 270 out into, wow, switch left, double 10 with the mute grab, going deep into the switch, double misty 12, puts it down. And finishing now on jump number 3, going left side, double 16. Oh my goodness, definitely improving. Look at that, he is stoked.
That is a
waving to the camera.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
He didn't do a super great, unimaginable first run, but this one was amazingly well done.
For sure, with the 16:20 ending his run. Next up in Stargate from New Zealand,
Fergus MacArthur.
Here we go, young Kiwi getting ready for his second run. Going for a 270 on, pulling it back to switch. Now probably going for a switch. Oh, switch right, tail butter. Ooh, switch right, tail butter 270 on, front 450 out. Nicely done. Into the first jump, going right side, double 12 all the way down to the last line of the landing. Into the switch, left side, double 9, puts it down nice and clean with the Japan grab. Finishing on that last jump with the left side, double 10, safety grab, putting it down. Nicely done from the young Kiwi rider.
Yeah, congrats. That was a very good one. He's in the bubble spot, that's what you say, when he was in the heat number, on the first run.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So currently has to improve his score if he wants a secure spot for the finals. Let's wait and see what score he's gonna get, and then we're gonna inform you where he is gonna be put. Okay, next rider is gonna be
Theodor Skarpnord from Norway.
Alright, Theodore. I think he also needs to put one down, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't put that first one down. Now on course for his second attempt of the day. Theodor Skarpnord. Nicely done. Front swap 450 out, aka super fat on that first flat rail. Now going for a switch left side, lip on 270 on, switch. Now going for a switch left side rotation on jump number 1, switch left side double 12, crazy axis once again, going for that switch 5-7 axis into a huge left side double 14, and that was just a little too huge for him. I think he was not having that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, choosing to just finish his course, his second run like this.
A little unfortunate, of course, for Theodore, but as you said before, all these riders, most of these riders are also competing in the big air competition, so if they didn't have any luck in the slopestyle competition, they still have the big air coming up later this week.
Now to the USA, Anders Chapman on course.
Here we go, Anders going for a switch left side, 270 on, back swap 270 out. Wow, double kink, absolutely killed it on that one. Switch right side 270 on, pretzel 270. Perfect through the rail section. Now what does he have on the jumps? Starting it off with a switch left side double cork 1260. into a right
Whoa.
side double cork 10, going deep down the landing, holding on to it though. And now a strong finish with a left side double 14. Anders going for broke right there. Absolutely killed it. Run number 2, that was a banger.
It definitely was. And you can see the run is going super smooth, super nicely. Even from the amount of people watching from all over the world, this is a pleasure to be in live stream with you guys.
Oh, for
Thank
sure.
you for watching. And now from Finland, Severi Silvander.
Here we go. Severi already had a nice first run. I believe currently still qualified. What? Going front swap, back swap, 270 or even 450 out. I couldn't quite tell. Insane rail wizardry from Severi into the switch, 270 on, 270 out on the down rail. Insane rail section. Now onwards to jump number 1, right side double 12 into a switch, left side double 12, puts it down, back to back 1260s. What does he have on jump number 3? Left side double 12 with the tail grab, even a blunt grab capping that tail grab. Nicely done from Severi.
Definitely nicely done. And now we go back to France. And we have Roch NOR ready to start his second run. Guys, if you want to have a look at the situation, the current scoring situation, you can go on Freeski and have a look at what the results are. You can see them slightly changing from one run to the other, with some of the riders giving their best. Actually, as you were saying, they might have kept some secrets on run number 1 and they're dropping their maximum, their best performance on run number 2.
That's for sure. Let's see if Noah Roche is putting on his best behavior. Definitely a nice start on that 270 on, 270 out on the flat rail. Now going for a switch left side rotation, switch left side 270 on pretzel, 270 out. Very nice, very clean on the rail section. Going for a switch double bio, insane axis right there. Switch double bio 12, left side. Whoa, left side double 14 with the mute grab, tweaking it to the maximum. And going for a right side double cork 1260, puts it down. Super solid run. Wow, I am impressed right now.
Bravo, Noah. That was a very good one. And now we go to Austria. Bib number 23, Langer Benjamin. You can take a look at the start list as well from the Freeski website, so that you might have a look at who's the rider you are supporting and when is he coming down.
Or even on the FIS app.
Of course, if you have it
Both
downloaded
ways.
on your phone, you can see everything directly from there. We're live from Motolino Snowpark here in Livigno. Clear blue sky, perfect setup. The situation is amazing. Hit number 2 and number 3. Benjamin Langer from Austria.
Here we go, Benjamin on course for his second run of the day. Looking smooth on that left side 270 on, continuing 270 out. Very nicely executed on first rail. Now going for a switch left lip 270 on, pulling it to forward. Now coming in for jump number 1, going right side. Corked 900 with the tail grab, puts it down. Into the switch left side double 9, going very deep on that second jump and finishing with a left side, oh, left side double 12, squeezing that one around. Just had enough rotation to pull it together. Nicely done though on run number 2.
Okay, now we move on. Hit number 3, second run for them. Watching live, we have more than 450 people. Thank you everyone. Now Le Pen Matthew from Canada.
Here we go, young Canadian rider starting it off. Wow, with a 270 on, swap 450 out on the flat rail. Absolutely crazy. Going for a switch right side 270 on with a nice 270 out, adding his own flavor with a little look back action into the left side double 10. Wow, all the way down to the last line of the landing into a right side double 12 with mute to Japan. getting creative with the grabs into the switch, double Misty.
That's
1080. Cool. Oh my god, that is such a hard trick to pull, to keep that rotation at a 1080. Definitely not an easy task, but he made it look way too easy.
It is definitely making this look so easy, so much fun. I think they're all enjoying their second run. I cannot really tell who was doing their best, because they're really dropping their best performance in general, even in this second run. So they're doing absolutely great, these young athletes. We are in the Junior World Championship, so I appreciate profoundly every single trick they're dropping down in this second run for qualification for the slopestyle competition here in Motolino Snow Park. I think we're about to see the Czech athlete Müller Petr getting ready to drop in for the second run. We are in heat number 2 and heat number 3. Still some problems in the
they're
on the
re-waxing,
rail, re-waxing it.
Maybe let's take a quick look at the current standings of heat number 2 and 3. There has been some moving around.
Yeah.
So in number 1 spot in heat number 2 we have BD Charlie from Canada. In place number 2 we have Malcolm Ferris, also from Canada. Place number 3, Mandeline Amo from Finland. Place number 4, Petr Müller from Czech. And place number 5 still for Severi Silvander. That was heat number 2. And let's take a look at heat number 3. In first place, Anders Chapman, and I think we just saw him do his second run, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure.
Pretty
yeah, he
much,
got a
yeah.
94.33. So definitely a banging run in run number 2. In first place currently. And then second place, Henry Townshend, also from the United States of America. Good day for the United States. In place number 3, Noah Rocher from France. Place number 4, Victor Maxiagin from Switzerland. And place number 5, Jukkakoskinen. That's the current standings, but we have many more riders to drop. So there is plenty of things to happen, plenty of changes to go down in the ranking. So make sure you pay attention. Go to the FIS website, check the ranking out if you want to be updated.
Yeah, the FIS ranking gives us a very good overview on what we've been saying for a while up to now, because you can see some riders had a great changes in their position with run number 2. Now on with Czech Republic Petr Müller on his second run.
Here we go, starting it off nice and smooth with a 270 on, 450 out on the flat rail. Nicely executed into the down rail, going lip, 270 on, 270 out. Now coming in switch into jump number 1. Going switch left side, double cork 1260 with the Mew grab, nicely executed. Into a left side, double 14 with the tail grab, holding on to that tail grab all the way through and finishing strong with the right side double cork 1260. And he is stoked, he is pumped on that one.
Exactly.
You can see it in his body language.
Yeah, definitely. He was shouting for gratefulness. I guess that was the run he was looking for. Definitely.
Yeah.
I bet he was like, whoa,
He was pumped.
cheering up for the run he just took, and it was impressive. Now on with the Swiss guy.
Oh yeah.
Aurélien
Coubet, young Swiss rider, has yet to put down a clean run, needs to put in the work if he wants to make the finals. Starting it off switch with switch lip, fast slide 270 out, not quite sure if that was on purpose or not, but still making it through the rail. Now going for a switch left, lip on, 270 out, solid through the rail section. Now he has to turn it up, going for the first jump, switch left side, double 9, landing it clean. Onwards with jump number 2, going right side, double 14. That's an upgrade compared to run number 1 already. Nicely done from Aurélien into the left side double 10, and he can be stoked on that run. Yeah, look at that. He is happy with that run.
Bravo.
Love to see it. Bravo.
Yeah, that's the way it looks. And he was cheering with everyone watching from home. So thank you. That was a really good one. And we really enjoyed looking at you. Now on with number 27, Bental Martin, coming from Norway.
Here we go, Mr. Bental has to put in some work too if he wants to get qualified. Starting it off with a lip 270 on, 270 out. Going crazy already on that first rail. He is hungry for these finals. Now onwards with a switch right 270 on, Pretz 270 out. Coming in switch into jump number 1. Going switch left side 720, getting corked. Into the switch right side rotation, switch right side, cork 900. Ooh, holds on to it. Little sketchy right there. And then a double 720. Super lovely access on that one. Maybe not the most technical run we've seen today, but definitely super stylish on all 3 jumps and the rails as well.
And now, who do we have now?
Timothy
Roch from France.
Here we go. Dropping in switch, going for switch, lip on, back swap, pardon me, front swap, 270 out. Nicely done on that flat rail. Into the right side. Wow, right side 450 on. Perfect lock in on the down rail. Now going for a right side double cork 1260 with the Mio grab. Nice style to it. Puts it down clean into a switch right side. Double 12 mute grab as well. Now with a strong finish. Come on, Timothy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, no way. That is unfortunate for Timothy. Oh boy. Went for that left side double cork 10. But just not quite the energy to put it around perfectly to his feet. Losing a shoe once again. Unfortunately for Timothy Roch, not able to put down run number 2.
Sorry about that. This can happen, as we said already. There are so many other chances ahead of us, starting with the bigger comp running down in the next days for Timothy Roch from France. And now we move on with the Swedish guy, Toren Teo. As soon as the course is clear, we'll be ready to see his second run. Then we have some of the Italian team, some of the Italian riders coming down. Motolino Snowpark in Livigno. What an incredible sunny day. Clear blue sky. This is simply amazing. We're thankful for the day we're having. Super day of Freeski qualification. Either we had the ladies this morning and the heat number 2. Now we are into heat number 2 and 3. Just as a reminder, tomorrow morning we're going to have in heat number 2 and 3 of snowboarding. Now on with Swedish Teo Toin.
Here we go, Mr. Toren. Starting it off, right side 270 on, continuing 270 out. Wrapping the 1000 skis, love those red skis. Into the switch, left side 450 on, 270 out. Absolutely killed it through the rail section. Now going for a switch, left side triple cork. 1260 on jump number 1. Second triple of the day. Into the right side, double 10, but goes too deep. Little backseat in the landing, and that's such a shame. Starting it off so strong on the rails, and then with a triple cork on jump number 1. But unfortunately goes down on that second jump. Just going a little too deep, getting a little too excited right there. Not able to put it down.
On with another rider from Austria. We have Wner Andre. Second run for him as well. Getting ready with his coaches.
Andre getting pumped. And I can already see the Italian coach next to him. He is hyping up the next Italian rider that is gonna drop soon. For now, let's focus on Andre Wner from Austria. Front swap, backside 450 out with the super fat, starting off super nice. Now switch onto the second rail, going switch lip on, back 270 out. Very nicely executed so far. Going for a right side cork 9 rotation, nicely done with a lead mute grab as well. Super stylish. Into the switch, left side double 9, puts it down clean. And what does he have for us on jump number 3? Left side double cork 1080, and he is pumped with the fist pumps. Love to see the hype from these youngsters. Nicely done.
Well done, Andre, super well done. And now back to Italy, our Valentin. Forza Valentin. Where for you, number 34, Italian Valentin.
Here we go, Valentin starting it off with a perfect 450 on to switch. And now going for a switch, right 270 on. And slipping out, unfortunately. You see it in his body language. He is not happy with that. That is very unfortunate. Oh, that 450 on was way better than the first one as well. Just not quite his day today. Very unfortunate for the Italian Valentin Auer.
It's a shame. It's a shame that he didn't even give it a try. If you get unfocused, then of course it's better not to risk it. As you were saying, if you try and do it when you are angry, you might do some even worse mistakes. But still, it's a shame. It's a pity to waste a run and.
It's okay though. He was probably just a little bit mad. But next up we have Clément Nodin from France, starting it off 270 on, 270 out. Now switch on to the second rail feature, going for the down rail right there. And again, switch right 270 on and slipping out on that rail. Oh, and a double whack flip. It's almost a backflip, but it's a little more steezy than a double backflip. Double whack flip on jump number 1. Love to see it. Yeah, that's unfortunate once again for Clément Nodin, not able to put it down in run number 2, slipping out on that second rail feature.
And now we have from Czech Republic, Kitska Elias, cheering up with his coach, getting ready to drop in for his second run.
Here we go, Elias dropping in for the flat rail, starting it off 270 on, 270 out. Flawless on that first rail. Coming in switch for rail number 2, going perfect on that switch left side 270 on to forward. Now into the jump line, going left side, double 1260 with the mute grab, putting it down clean into a switch right side, bio 1080, now, pardon me, switch left side, now goes for the switch right side, bio 10, a little swervy in that landing, a little shuffled as you would say in the Freeski slang, so definitely gonna get deducted by the judges for that not so perfect landing on jump number 3, but nevertheless putting it down in run number 2.
We go back to Switzerland and that's all yours.
Here we go, Tim Afterm. Auf geht's, Junge. Heibringen das sich. Starting it off, wow, back swap with a backslide and a 270 out of that as well. Very nicely done, Tim Afterm, first rail, steezing it. Into the lip, 270 on, 270 out, switch lip, 270 on. Very nicely done. Now coming in forward, going for a double bio, double misty 1080, going deep down the landing. Now on jump number 2, going for a left side, double 12, puts it down with the safety grab. Nicely done into a switch left, double 900, putting it down, and he's stoked.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tim. Nice gemacht.
That's the way we want to see the riders ending their run. Super happy, super stoked. That's the way I want them to see, to feel. So impressed by their run. Super well done. Now from Australia, Alice Joy.
Here we go, Joey, getting ready for his second run of the day, the last run for him in today's qualification, going for the double kink rail. Oh, no way.
Again, I guess in the first run he did this. Yeah.
It's the nerves. Just too many nerves right there for Joey. Unfortunate for him, not able to put that first rail down clean, so has to do a little straight air run right now, just enjoying the flight through Motolino Snow Park. Nice little croak 360. And as we said before, it's always a shame if you not put down that first rail feature, but it's just a pleasure to go through this snow park. I mean, the jumps are built so well, it's just a pleasure even to run through the whole park, even though you're not landing a perfect run.
Yeah, that's apparently what it looks like. But still, it would have been better to see the end of a good run, but whatever.
Sure. That's how it goes sometimes.
Exactly, no problem at all. Canadian guy, Meos Heslop, riding in second run.
Here we go, Matteo's getting ready, dropping in switch, going for a switch, lip on, front swap, 270 out. A little bit early off right there maybe, but still on course with a, wow, 450 on, right side 450 on, pretzel 270. Such a hard trick to do. And now goes for the switch, right side double cork 1260, absolutely perfect. Will we see the triple cork again? Yes, we will. Boom, perfect triple cork. I can't believe how easy it looks for him. 3 flips, 4 full rotations, and a left side double cork 1260, and he is pumped on that one. Hell yeah, Mateus, nicely done.
And that's how we are here in the announcer cabin. Congrats, that was a really good one. Now we move on to Sweden with Celiberg Melvin ready for his second run. Celiberg Melvin, born in 2010, the younger of the guys into this comp. Ooh. Let's see.
Melvin messing up a little bit on that first rail, looking for the 450 out, but couldn't quite get that rotation around. Still goes for a nice 270 on, pretzel 270 out. Now going for a switch right side.
On the big line.
Switch right side, corked 900 into the left side. Whoa, left side double cork 1620, still puts on a show right now. Into the switch, double 10 all the way down to the last line. Oh, that's a shame that he went down on that first rail.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. But he gave his best anyway, so he gave it a try.
It's nice to see. He still put on that show on the jump line. Love to see that double cork 1620. Such a high level trick from a youngster like him. Always love to see that. Shout out to you, Melvin. You still killed it. Either way.
Yeah, 13 years old and still stomping it the best way he could. Oh my God, like, I feel like super high level professionals, and this is just the starting way of their career. Jonathan Boyer from France.
Next up, Jonathan on course with a 270 on, pulling it back to switch. Nicely executed on that flat rail now. Going for a switch right side, lip on, 270 out on the down rail. Looking over the left shoulder, going for a switch left side spin, going switch left, double 9, having a little issue on the landing. Still goes for it though, going left side cork 720 with a little poke in the air, and the right side misty 720 on the last jump, waving to the camera saying hello mom, hello dad, love to see you, watch me. I hope his parents are watching at least.
Of course, we still have a lot of people watching from home.
Next up, rider already on course.
Okay. I have Kukier Anthony from Poland.
Here we go. Bib number 42 on course. Switch tail butter. Pretzel 270 out on the down rail. And a switch left side 180 on jump number 1. Straight air on jump number 2. Okay, not quite sure what his strategy here is.
Just taking it smooth, probably. It's Kukier Anthony from Poland. And now...
I think it's an Italian rider,
yeah,
right? Let's go.
Samuel Pattis, Italian team. Go Samuel, go Samuel.
Here we go.
Cheering up. Sorry, from riders from my nation, so just fully supporting them.
Nicely done on that front swap. Back 270 out. He is cruising. He is having a good time. Now going for the kink rail. Going front swap. Back 450 out on the donkey rail. That is so technical right there. Into the switch left side. 720 with the mute grab. Now going for switch right side rotation. Switch right side. Cork 900 with the safety grab. And now a strong finish for Samuel. Come on. Going left side cork 900 and putting it down.
Yeah.
Nicely done on run number 2 for Samuel. Shout out to the Freeski Italian team. Love them.
Very well done. And again, another Italian rider, Volker Laurin, on course, ready to start his second run. Go, Laurin.
Here we go. Youngster from Italy, starting it off 270 on, 270 out. Nicely executed on that first flat rail. Now looking for a switch left side rotation onto the rail. Switch left side 270 on, pulling it to forward. Very nicely executed from Laurin. Into a right side cork 720, puts it down nice and clean. Looking for that Japan grab. Going left side double cork 10, 1260 with the tail grab as well. Laurin putting on a show right now into the switch left side 720. Nicely done from the young Italian rider.
Bravo, bravo, Laurin. That was super cool. And now, again, another Italian rider. We have Rio Sherin.
Here we go.
Go, Sherin. Go, Rio. Come on. Second run for you. Give your best.
Italian rider on course, Rio. Front swap, back 450 out. Already such a good start to his second run. Now on to the down rail, going switch lip on, 270 out. Perfect execution. Now on the jumps. Will he put it down? Going switch right side, double cork 900, putting it down solidly. Into a left side cork 720, also landed. Into the last jump he goes for a right side rotation, right side cork 900. Ooh, has to do a little revert right there, unfortunately. A little short right there on that last jump for Rio, very unfortunately, but still a nice show from the young Italian. Love to see it, and I think you enjoyed it too, right?
We did, and his brother did as well. He's live on show commenting, so
nice.
I guess it was a great emotion for him as well to see him. Well done, Rio. Hoping we'll get the chance to see you again here in Motolino for other events. Now we move on, we go to Estonia with Forsman Sten getting ready to start. Guys, if you wanna see, I see you're commenting on the video live stream. There are all the information about the start list, and the scoring is on fiski.com or on the app if you have downloaded it on your phone. 15 athletes are going to make it to the finals that are planned for tomorrow. We already had a finalist from heat number 1, and now we are into the second run of heat number 2 and heat number 3. A total of 15 riders will start tomorrow with the slopestyle finals. 8 ladies and 15 men for this first event of this FIS Slopestyle Junior World Championship. That rail gives us...
That rail is not playing along today.
Yeah.
Re-waxing it once again, as it seems to be sticky every other run. And while we're waiting, maybe a little side information once again. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have the snowboard qualification for snowboard men heat number 2 and 3 that we couldn't hold yesterday because the weather didn't allow to run the competition. So make sure to tune in if you are into snowboarding. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have the qualification for the snowboarders.
Make sure you follow Motolino Snowpark page so that you can stay updated and get the links as well for tomorrow race. As we were saying, heat number 2 and heat number 3 are going to be tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna go straight to the finals, as we need to finish this first slopestyle event and move in for the big air straight on Wednesday this week and have the big air finals on Saturday. So we still have 3 days of events running, 4 days of events running. Keep following us and make sure you tune in for some better show within the next days here in Motolino Snowpark Livigno. On number 52, Forsman Sten from Estonia.
Here we go, Estonian rider getting ready for his last run of the day, run number 2. Sten dropping in for the double kink. Oh, going for a super heavy trick on the double kink, looking for that 360 swap. Unfortunately not able to put it down clean. Let's see if he still puts on a show on the jump line though. Going for switch right side, cork 5, nice and steezy. Into a right side 360 with the Japan grab, and that's gonna be a throwaway run once again for Sten Forsman. Unfortunately, he went for his hardest rail trick on that double kink rail, and that's how it goes sometimes. You cannot always win. That's life. And next up, who do we have?
From Germany, Bondarenko Lennart, dropping in for the second run of the day.
Here we go, Lennart getting ready to drop. Here we go on course, starting it off. Front swap back to out attempt, but couldn't quite get it around right there.
Oh, okay.
That is a bummer. Now just gonna cruise through the jump line.
What do you think the feeling is that you feel like you've wasted the chance and you're not even trying to improve your score? That doesn't make any difference in the final results, complete results of the season to try and make a run? Or they just want to, it's just up to the nerves and how they feel?
I think it's most to do with the nerves for sure, because these are still, all of these kids are still super young. They're at most, they're teenagers. And you know, it's not, they don't have that much experience, and this is a very big competition for them.
Emotional management.
Emotional management is
say.
definitely an important thing that they have to work on. And next up, let's see if he has the emotional capability. Toby McIlwain from Australia, starting it off with a nice 270 on, 270 out on the flat rail. Now going for switch 270 on, pulling it back to forward on to the jump line, going left side. Cork 900, looking solid so far. Into a switch left side cork 9, also very nicely done. And finishing with a right side cork 900. He is pumped on that one, back to back 900s on all 3 jumps. Nice and solid run, keeping it steezy.
And now we should have on course, ready to drop for the second run, Teplov Artemi. Strange name for a Great Britain athlete.
For sure, I thought the same thing just now. Teplov Artemi on course. Starting it off with the front side 270 out on the flat rail. Into the second rail section. Going for switch left side 270 on, very nicely done, locked in. And now on to the jump. Number 1, going right side cork 900 with a lead tail grab, very nicely done, keeping it stylish. Into the switch double cork 900 to the left, finishing off with the left side double cork 1080 and puts it down, and he is stoked on that one.
Yeah,
Love
we can
to
see
the hype.
Yeah, we can see that definitely.
That's the best thing in the world, to see a rider put his run down and just be happy with his skiing. No matter what the score is going to be, just to be happy with what you've done today, that is amazing to see.
Yeah, that's the thing, that they have a bib and they're competing, but usually the vibe in the park is always the same when you're able to end a great trick, when you're able to do a perfect course. The feeling is the same, like grateful and super stoked and super happy. The only thing now, you have to manage the pressure. That's what we were talking about before. But whatever, it's part of the game. We are happy to have the freestyle competition at such a high level and to be able to see them at the Olympics within 2 years. So it's a sport which is recognized for its sacrifice and devotion and passion. Therefore, we are super, super happy to have the competition as well. Now, from New Zealand, I guess this is a rerun, I'm not sure, but...
MacArthur Fletcher, starting it off with a 270 on, swapping it and bringing the 450 out as well. Going for, oh no, And that is gonna be it. Going for that K-Fed right there and just not able to put that landing gear down as he was supposed to do. Just losing control. Going for a little Cossack air right there. Old school trick. Love to see him still having some fun on these beautiful Motolino Snow Park jumps.
No,
That is enjoyable.
I guess that was not a rerun. It was the second run for Fletcher.
Exactly.
It's Gamper Liam, which is a DNS, I guess. Unfortunately, the last rider from Italy. Now on to Poland, Radoslav Gazienska-Klerik.
On course, Radoslav, nicely done on that swap, 270 out, K-Fed style. Now going for the down rail. Little ski slide to forward, keeping it safe on the down rail. Now looking for the first jump, going right side 360 with the lead safety. Keeping it safe. Now going for a left side 720 on jump number 2 with the safety grab as well, putting it down nice and clean. And another, ooh, left side 720, almost went for the 900 right there, but put it down and nicely done on round number 2.
Hey mom, I'm here. I've done the run. Look at me. What an amazing end of his second run. Now, from Estonia, Tamemagi Harry. Bib number 66 for him.
Here we go, Harry on course with a 270 on to the flat rail. Now going for the down rail with the right side 270 on, perfectly locked in, very nicely executed through the rail section. What's it gonna be on the jumps? Going left side. Double, ooh, was looking for the 1260 I believe, but just couldn't quite put it down. Oh, and his pole got bent super hard.
Super hard.
Oh God.
Looking at it. Surprised. Maybe it broke as well. No. It
Oh
just
my
bent,
God.
but whatever. It's enough not to be able to.
And I guess that goes to show how high of an impact these riders have to take sometimes. I mean, luckily here in Motolino Snow Park, the landings are pretty steep and the impact level is not that high. So it's pretty safe for all of the skiers. That's, of course, goes to say, but still, that pole got bent a lot right there.
Exactly, for a run. And that's the truth, actually. I'm not going to be back to what it happens to whatever any other occasion during the runs. We go to Georgia with Revac Burduli.
Here we go, starting it off with a nice backside 450 out of that flat rail. Now looking over the left shoulder, going switch left side lip on, front swap to forward. Coming into the jump line. Going for a left side cork 900, beautifully done, nice and capped on that blunt grab, grabbing the tip of his tail. Into the switch left side 900, nice and stylish with the mute grab as well. Getting that variety, and a right side 900 with the safety grab, upgrading his run a little bit, going for a 900 instead of a 540. Nice to see that he put that one down. And always sick to see that the riders try to improve their riding the most of their capabilities. Love to see it.
Back to Italy, Miotto Giovanni Marco on course, second run. Forza vai, Forza Giovanni.
Here we go, Giovanni. Oh no! 270 on, 270 out, and slipping out at the end of the rail. Will he put on a show for us? Either way, going for a switch 270 on, pull back to forward. Now on to the jump line, Giovanni goes left side 360.
Stylish.
Ooh, a little big right there as well, and I think now he is gonna be a little disappointed in himself, but that's okay. You learn from the mistakes. Gotta get up and move on with life and make the most out of it, I guess. And there's also still the big air competition later this week, so all of these guys, if it doesn't work in the slope, they still can put it down in big air.
Yeah, definitely. Now we go to Lithuania, Ramanauskas Kestutis. Kez, as we were saying.
Once again, a very hard name to spell. Kez, nicely done on that K-Fed right there on the first rail. Going frontside 270 out on the down rail. Now Kaz on to the jumps, going switch left side, Bio 900 going absolutely huge on jump number 1. Into the right side 360, keeping it nice and smooth. Now finish strong Kaz. Going for a left side cork 720, puts it down, smooth and clean. Nicely done for Kaz. Who do we have next in the start?
Now we're finishing off with the second heat, with heat number 2, sorry. Another 2 athletes. Now we have Rumian Max from Poland.
Here we go, Rumian, Mr. Max. Of course, nice ski slide to forward on the tube. Now going for the down rail. Oh, a little safety slide right there, grabbing his ski while on the rail. Into a right side 360 on jump number 1. Keeping it nice and smooth into a left side. Ooh, left side cork 720, coming up a little bit short. And finishing with a left side, little bit corked 360. Nicely done from Max. Glad for him to put down this second run.
Another Swiss guy getting ready to drop in. We should have from heat number 3, Carrier Matteo, or Charrier, how would you pronounce it? Matteo.
I think he's from the west part of Switzerland, so
Charrier.
Charrier Matteo probably. I don't know these guys personally, all of them, because they're super young and they're just coming up. But
yeah, exactly.
Either way, wishing the best of luck and the best of fun for Matteo Charrier from Switzerland. Here we go. Oh, nicely done. 270 on with a front swap in there as well. Pulling it to switch now on to the down rail. Going for a switch left side 270 on. Pretzel 270 out. Holds on to it. Now going switch on to the first jump. Going switch right side. Sorry, switch left side 180. I don't think that was the trick he was looking for. As you can see, leaving out the second jump. Unfortunate for Matteo.
Yeah, give me. Oh, thank you.
A little old school screaming seaman action on that last jump. Unfortunate for the young Swiss rider. Most definitely not the performance he was looking for today, but still has the chance to prove himself in the big air qualifications later on this week. Next up on course,
Swedish guy, Robertson Joel.
starting it off with a switch 270 on, 270 off. Nicely done on that first rail. Into the front side 450 out. Very smooth on the down rail. Going for a right side double cork 1080. Squeezes that one around. Going for the left side spin. Going left side Bio 900 on jump number 2. Now strong finish for Joel Robertson. Come on, boy. Switch left side. Oh, switch left side double 10. Went for it, but had to revert in the landing. Unfortunately, not able to put it down in round number 2.
So now, guys, we finished with the heat number 2. We are now with the last 3 athletes for heat number 3. On course from Ukraine, Mamedov Timur.
Here we go, Timur on course with a frontside 450 out, gets it around this time. A little bit shuffled, but still puts it down nice and clean. Going for the backside 270 out on that down rail. Left side corked 720, very flippy axis right there. Right side 360 on jump number 2. Now finishing his run number 2 with the left side 360 with the mute grab. Nice and stylish. Great run.
Someone's asking about the program for tomorrow. I guess you tune in the Snowpark Mottolino fan page tonight in the Snowpark profile, and we'll be able to tell you more about tomorrow's program, as we have to do the heat number 2 and 3 for snowboarding before heading to the finals. So make sure you tune in and we give you the program tonight, as well as on Freeski. Now, Leniavski Maxim from Slovakia.
Nicely done on that lip on 450 out on the flat rail. Maxim, also one of the youngest competitors out here, now going for the smaller jump line, going for a switch right side corked 540 with a lead safety grab into a right side cork 720 with a nice tail grab, putting some style into it. Love to see it from Maxim. And finishing his run with a left side cork 720, putting it down. Solid performance from Maxim, and he still has a long career ahead of himself.
It's cheering up and saying goodbye for the end of this heat. I guess we're done. The shooting, I'm not sure whether the second Ukraine guy is ready to end heat number 3, but apparently I would say they are just cheering up for tomorrow. So guys, I guess we're done. I guess it was a great day. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for staying.
It was a pleasure for me as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Absolute banger of a show that we had today, and make sure to tune in once again tomorrow for the day of the finals and also snowboard qualification in the morning.
DJs are coming up on our social profiles, Motolino Snowpark, as well as on Freestyle Skiing and Snowboarding, where we'll be giving you the final program tonight once we are ready with that. Thank you very much for staying here. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you and enjoy your night. Peace out.
That was a good one. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. I enjoyed it as well.
Here.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, streaming and judges. This was very smooth. Let's keep it up for the rest of the week. Thanks again. So the snowmobile is heading over to you guys. If you want to give radius to him, that would be great. And thanks again, everyone. See you later.